New from 88 Films and an absolutely outstanding release is Armour of God. From 1986, this is the first of three movies within this trilogy, and this is all about the Asian hawk Jackie Chan's character, who is an ex-pop star turned Indiana Jones type adventurer. At the start of this one, we see him infiltrating a tribe and stealing a large sword, which just so happens to be part of the Armour of God. And this is a really fun set piece to open up to. It's got that kind of ridiculous humour that you would expect. It's got some great fun chases. It's got this kind of slide down a mountain, which is incredibly fun and just looks really intense as well, which is just, leads us into the start of the movie. We discover that he kind of left this pop band because there was some a love triangle that he got pushed out of. There was two characters who he really loved. The woman has been kidnapped, and his friend, played by Alan Tam, has come to him asking for help to get her back. But the bad guys, a cult of weird drug dealing monks who love hookers.
Above all, we worship you for creating women so that we may enjoy the pleasures of sex and sin. God honor, amen. It is now happy hour.
Oh man, it just, saying it out loud, it just sounds even sillier than what it actually is. They decide they want the Armour of God just because, and by stealing the girl, they can force Jackie Chan into doing it. He goes to steal some parts of it and encounters someone else who's going to come with him on the journey as well. Lola Former, who is just rounds out this trio of three people who are going to go and get the Armour of God, the MacGuffin, just because. And then action set piece and stuff happens. There's jokes and fighting at the end of the movie. I won't go through the rest of the plot line because it's kind of typical of these movies, but it's all about the action on this one, and I love a lot of the comedic interplay. I am very sensitive a lot about some of the comedic aspects of Asian movies. Sometimes they're so broad and horrible that I just can't get over it. Here, I just seem to find the right balance of fun and playfulness that I really did enjoy. I like the interplay between a lot of the characters as well.
Come on, all right? Come on. Shoot him! Shoot him quick! You must be mad.
I told you women are useless.
Particularly Alan Tam and Jackie Chan, who I thought were really great together. And you actually get a couple of song numbers sung by Alan Tam, and the final song sang by Jackie Chan as well, because they can do everything, these guys. And it's for me, the action that really ties this one down, and I love the way it's kind of varied, whether it be car chases, whether it be chase down mountains, whether it be a group of female leather-clad people fighting against Jackie Chan, who doesn't want to hit a woman, but then does this.
Sorry.
It just keeps adding more and more fun aspects onto the movie, as we have this overly megalomaniacal cult leader who's determined on getting the Armour of God, selling his opium and getting hookers. But that's his just plan for dominating the world. But it's incredibly entertaining. It's over the top. It's silly, but it gives us a bad guy to kind of root against. As I keep saying, and I keep going back to, the action set pieces are the thing that really drives this movie forward. There are moments in between where there's long moments without action, but ultimately it didn't really detract much for me. I enjoyed a lot of the interplay between the characters. If you didn't, then there may be some downtime here, but for me, I knew something special was coming after that, which was really kind of fun. And even the interplay with the characters as they're fighting, but with humour added into it as well, is quite fun. There's a moment where Jackie Chan and Alan Tam are fighting two monks, and Lola is up on high with her sniper rifle, kind of protecting them a little bit, and it's kind of fun and jokey, but kind of dangerous at the same time. Outstanding release of an incredibly fun and action-packed movie that I found just smile-inducing watching this one, hanging on the Asian hog to see what he was going to get up to next. And this edition, like I said, is ridiculously packed with stuff. So much so that I feel that we really need to dive into the discs and have a look at some of the things it has to offer. Okay, so here we are in the first disc of Armour of God. If we just go along to the special features, we're going to see a list of the many extras that come with this wonderful disc. First up is The Art of Action, which is 31 minutes. It's Scott Atkins and Matt Routledge's YouTube channel kind of thing, I'm sure. They just talk about their love of the movie and they break down some of the action set pieces. It's really charismatic and really kind of fun. Next up we have Celebrity Talk Show, which is 58 minutes, which is basically just a Chinese show, basically talk show. They're sitting down talking about production, talking about Jackie Chan's career, his weird love of bathing and other such fun things, his incidents on sets. It's just interesting to see a different kind of talk show. Next up we have Rise of the Phoenix, Radek Sienski on Armour of God. This was personally my favourite extra on the disc at 21 minutes. He really does break down the full production, talking a lot of information which is really well delivered, as well as some interesting comments on editing, breaking down some of the editing on the scenes. This, like I said, is my particular favourite. Next up we have Locations, Then and Now, which is just 6 minutes. They use music from the movie, which is great, and they just kind of show still images, intercut them with before and how they are now. Next up is a kind of weird extra. I kind of liked it. This was Jackie Chan on VHS, 8 minutes in length, and it's basically just a guy going through his Jackie Chan on VHS collection, talking about the stills, the artwork, the images that were used in the back, how it wasn't always descriptive or pertinent to the movie they were talking about. Next we have an interview with Jackie Chan himself. It's talking 4 minutes and it's basically about his accident on set. Similarly, the interview with Willie Chan also talks about the incident and his effect going to the hospital and trying to get things dealt with. Next we have interview with editor Peter Chung, who talks about his career in editing Jackie Chan movies for 22 years, I think it was. This is just under 5 minutes, and to be honest, I could have used a hell of a lot more of this because it was quite fascinating. We have the Japanese release outtakes, which is basically the end credits. Looks like it's from a VHS kind of quality, but still fascinating nonetheless. Next up we've got the kind of weird High Upon High tribute music video, which in itself has a sub-menu, which has the 6 minute video, a 4 minute behind the scenes, and a 2 minute comparison with scenes that they've tried to recreate within this music video. And finally we have the trailers, which are broken down into Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, English, and the 88 Films Blu-ray release trailer. And this is disc 2 in the Armour of God set. This includes the international cut, which is 88 minutes. This version was commissioned by Golden Harvest for audiences outside Asia and contains a classic English dub with Flight of Dragon in English. It should be said that the disc 1 is the Hong Kong cut, which is a 2K remaster and is 98 minutes in length. And that's it. That is the 2 discs we get with this. It's an immense set, I'm sure you'll agree. As well as all that, there is an 88-page book in here. There is the poster of this absolutely wonderful artwork here, and a hard slipcase. This is one of the most rammed editions of the year that I've found, and if this is a movie that you love or you're just going to discover for the first time, it's probably the best edition you can get. Highly recommended. I'd love to know your thoughts on this movie, and when you discovered it. Is it one of your favourite Jackie Chan's or not? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there's more content up here that you can check out mine. If you think I deserve it, hit this video with a like button. Just takes a little second to click that thumbs up. Share and subscribe if you haven't done so, and you can join the Patreon or the membership program if you want to give me that extra bit of support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.